What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, it's just me today. Carly did the last one, and now I'm gonna do this one because we got some late night Taco Bell. And I actually wasn't planning on doing a video. To be honest, I was super hungry. For some reason, I'm in this thing where if I don't eat right away in the morning, I don't get hungry for like a couple hours. Like, I always have my coffee, but I don't get hungry for like hours. And then I'll end up eating at like 2 o'clock for the first time, and then I'm not hungry until like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So honestly, it's a bad habit. I do have to get out of it. So what better way than for some Taco Bell? One of these is Karlee's. I think it's this one. That's Karlee's. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hard taco supremes. And they put a bunch of sauces in here. I love when they do that because we keep them and we'll use them. And I got a nacho supreme. So look at this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do a thumbnail real quick. Okay. We're getting into this. Bag away. Space cleared. Today I'm drinking this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's very good. It's sparkling water and it's cola flavored, and it's actually super good. It really mimics the taste of having like a pop without actually having a pop, which is great. So, hard taco number 1. Let's hear that. Oh my. Babe, your taco's here, okay? Okay. Oh, guys. You know what I love about hard tacos? You eat them, and then you have a taco salad after. Because everything falls out. It's a double score.
Should have eaten your nachos first, they're gonna get soggy.
This is a good point. Fine if you're forcing me. Honestly, Taco Bell is top tier. I know we say this. I say this every single time we have Taco Bell. I talk about how good Taco Bell is. But how can you not? Oh, what am I doing? I gotta put the sauce on. Okay. I'll dive into the Nacho Supreme because upon Carlee's advice, it would be smart to get this out of the way so they don't get soggy. This is a weak Nacho Supreme, but I will still eat it.
It's not mine.
That's not yours?
No.
Oh. Oh, right here, sorry. This is yours. Thank you. Oh my. So as you guys know, my wife is pregnant. And it's very exciting. It's also very nerve-wracking. Because the scariest thing, I think, is the unknown, right? The unknown of not knowing what kind of parent you're gonna be, you know, really not knowing how to raise a child yet because you kind of learn on the go. There's no like user manual, right, when the baby comes out. I think that's the most nerve-wracking thing. And then just being a good influence on your kid and making sure they grow up to be a respectful and good person, right? This is very, very, very good. I can eat nachos and tacos probably for every meal of my life. chips and tacos, I'm game. Point me in the direction. I think that we should do another Q&A soon. So, I'm gonna ask if you guys want a Q&A and you've made it this far, leave a comment for us to answer below this video, and we'll come back and we'll answer some comments from this video. Also, Karlee and I started making TikToks, and they're really funny. So also go check that out too. Oh yeah. You're right, they did get pretty soggy pretty quick.
Do you not like the Doritos taco?
I do like the Doritos taco.
Why don't you get them?
For some reason, I like the regular hard tacos more. You don't?
The best thing on the Taco Bell menu is a cheesy gordita crunch.
Oh my god. They had that grilled cheesy.
Cheesy burrito or
The
whatever?
cheesy burrito, the grilled cheesy burrito was, it's a soft burrito, but I had, did I just get that on my head? Maybe. But I had it. Oh my god, I fell in love. I feel like Taco Bell used to be so slept on because everybody always like, I don't know, like I'm talking back in the day. Like, I feel like Taco Bell was kind of slept on before. Oh god.
It was McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Everyone was like, McDonald's is so unhealthy, but then they would eat like Taco Bell or KFC. Like McDonald's always had the worst stigma around it, but people would still go there every day.
That's valid. I love the cold toppings with the hot beef. Oh my god. Cats are crazy tonight.
How did our house turn into a disaster?
I cleaned it.
I know.
And you came in and were a tornado. Sorry guys, ran out of space on the camera. Happens all the time because we don't delete anything. Oh my god, I'm so stupid, I forgot again. I'm using the fire sauce after on my next one because I keep forgetting. It's weird not having you next to me, like, to bounce back.
I know, it's
To
hard.
bounce.
See?
It's so hard.
My job is harder than it looks. All day I do videos talking to myself.
It is. It's hard when you don't really have, because the problem is too is like we do live streams, vlogs, other mukbangs.
I still find stuff to talk about. I could turn on the camera right now and talk about something.
What do you want to talk about? Go, give me something.
You could talk about.
Go. Let's hear it.
Your favorite Taco Bell menu item that went away.
I don't have one.
Well then, that's your fault.
Next topic.
What color to paint the nursery?
Yeah, what color should we paint the nursery?
Yeah.
Good question. But that could be in the Q&A too.
True. What theme? What theme should it be? Like, should it be
That's a
neutral
great
safari? Some people are doing neutral safari, which is really cute. Also, do you think the hot from Taco Bell, the fire is even hot? Because I don't.
Put that whole thing in my mouth right now.
The fire is literally, like, none of them are hot. I've never had a Taco Bell sauce and was like, that's hot.
They are very good though.
Since these are here, it's time to do that.
Don't they have, in the States, don't they sell the whole mild thing?
Yes, in a bottle.
They should sell the fire one in the
Yeah,
bottle.
why are you being so bad right now?
Yeah, he's crazy.
It's like he had catnip or something when we were gone.
He has a secret stash.
Seriously. You know, you gotta go.
Of the nip.
Gotta go in there.
Oh. Okay, guys. 3 down. 2 to go.
No, 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 no.
I love mukbangs. God. It just feels so amazing to just be able to eat all this food.
You were gonna eat it, mukbang or not?
Yep. I said I didn't even think I was gonna record, but
those are the best mukbangs though, because you genuinely want to eat it.
oh, I always want to eat. There's never a problem with me.
Okay, guys, it's time to settle down.
I will say, there have definitely been some mukbangs in the past, because we had that time where we were uploading every Monday and Thursday, that I definitely ate stuff that I wasn't in the mood to eat or didn't feel like eating. But now I really like them, because I always want to eat. What? Oh man. Would you guys ever watch like a food challenge video? Like, just because I want to do it. Like, for example, let's say like a mountain of nachos that I have to finish. It might not even have to be a time frame. It could be. Or the challenge could just be, I just have to finish them in general. There might not even have to be a time frame. But is that something you guys would care to watch? And that's just because I really want to do that. It's my excuse to eat a lot of nachos. I would do tacos too. I would do like, I'd probably make them though. Like 20 hard tacos. Look at this cat running back and forth. I'll do like 20 hard tacos. Like, see if I could finish them in X amount of time. Oh, that'd be so good. My God. I'll say it. I think I'm in love with Taco Bell. I'm in love. Oh. Dude. This is so good. My God. It's like every bite is getting better and better. I apologize if I'm being gross this video, because there's a lot of me that doesn't care right now. But that is all 5 tacos and a Nacho Supreme, which I will say, the one thing at Taco Bell that I will say is not always the best is like the Nacho Supreme and the Fry Supreme, because I feel like honestly they're just lazy with it. They just want to put it on and get you out. Like, don't get me wrong, the tacos are always good, but the Nacho Supreme and the Fry Supreme, they always slack on them. They're never like fully covered. It's always like they have them and then everything's just in the middle. But anyway, it's still very good. But I wish they just distributed a little more. And it's crazy how expensive Taco Bell is. And I want you guys, because you've done this before, we did an eating video, a challenge video, and it was, I want to say it was 50, no, 20 tacos. I think it was 20 tacos from Taco Bell. But anyway, we did the challenge video, and that was a really good video, actually. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun. I didn't feel well after, but I did have a lot of fun doing it. It was really fun. And we did like, oh, how much would this be in your country? Like, how much would this cost? Because it was super expensive for us. I want to say it was like 50 or 60 bucks, but honestly, I could be wrong about that. This today, I believe, was $27 for a total of 6 hard tacos, because Karlee had one, and a Nacho Supreme. So a Nacho Supreme and 6 hard tacos. Ours was like 26 or 27 bucks. How much would that be where you're from? I'm always curious because honestly, I've been to like, we go to the States quite a bit. And when we're in the States, it's crazy how cheap everything is. Like, I remember I went to a basketball game in the States. It was an NBA game in Cleveland. It was an NBA Finals game. I know you guys don't care about that, but I'm just telling you. And me and my buddy were there, and we stopped at a McDonald's. And it was like 3 in the morning. This is a long time ago, before I even knew I had celiac or anything like that. This was like a lot of years ago. At least 6, 7 years ago now. And we went, and when we went to McDonald's, I remember we got like 2 snack wraps, 2 10-piece chicken nugget combos, a couple of cheeseburgers, couple not junior chickens, they don't have that there. Couple cheeseburgers, and I think a couple McDoubles, whatever the order was. I don't know exactly. And it was like 20 bucks for all that. I might be over exaggerating, but it was super cheap. And we literally went to the window and we asked them, we're like, can you repeat the order back? Because like, I don't think there's any way you got everything if that's the price. Like, no, this is the order, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, dude, this would have costed us like 50 or 60 bucks in Canada. Like, it was crazy cheap. And obviously, like, I know the quality of meat and stuff is a little different, but it tastes the same. Like, obviously, I care about, you know, for the most part, what I put in my body, right? So, I mean, if the meat is better here, I'm okay with paying a little bit extra, right? But at that time, I didn't really care. I was really hungry, and I was very shocked at what the price was. And I was kind of blown away. But, and it's crazy, speaking of that, it's like so nuts that we're just willing to put stuff in our body. Like, for example, a bag of chips. If you look at the back of the bag of chips, I'm not saying I know this from experience, because I don't really pay attention to the back of the bag. I pay attention to what's in the bag. And then when the bag is empty after 5 minutes of eating, then I just look at myself in disappointment. But when you look at the back of a bag of chips and you look at all the ingredients in there, I'm sure there's way too many things in there that probably aren't great for us. That if you looked up the individual ingredient, you'd probably be not happy about it. But it's crazy that we're just still gonna eat them. Mind you, I know there's a lot of conscious people out there that, you know, willingly, I know they don't do that. But it's crazy, like I could genuinely, like, you could just love something so much, someone would be like, oh, this is in there, and you're like, oh, okay, that's fine, and you'll just eat it still. Crazy to me. I'm not saying I'm not any different than everybody else, but it's always just been nuts to me. It's like if you just changed up whatever you're doing into a pill form, and let's pretend it was like, I don't know, like, I know canola oil is not great. Not great at all for any of us. But you eat it, and it's a lot of things. It's in your butter, it's in your peanut butter, it's in a lot of things, right? And it's crazy, like, you could give somebody like a teaspoon of canola oil or whatever's in that ingredient and say, oh, here, you know, take this. You're like, oh, absolutely not. I would never do that. But when it's put into something else, you don't even think twice. If I handed you a chip that was made with canola oil, you'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll eat half the bag right now, no problem. But it's crazy to me. And again, I'm not saying I'm any different. I'm just saying it's just a weird thing. That it's like society has made everything normalized like that. But yeah. I know this might have been a pretty boring video, I won't lie. Kappa, come here. I know this might have been a boring video, and I apologize for that. I was really, really interested in the food though. It was, I didn't come with many topics. I was just interested in eating the food, and I know that's what this channel's for. And that's why I love this channel, because I can just eat. Like, don't get me wrong, we're in vlogs all the time, and I do a lot of live streams on my channel, and it's great because there's a chat to interact with, and it makes things a lot easier when I'm live streaming, that is. But vlogging becomes a lot more difficult because, you know, you have to kind of come up with something on the spot if you don't have anything going on. Which really, we live pretty normal lives, so there's not really much going on. But with that being said, you have time to kind of think about what you're going to talk about before you pick up the camera and press record. With a mukbang, it's kind of like, it's very like, you know, turn on the camera, eat, and start spitting out whatever comes in your head, right? And a lot of the times there's nothing, right? And it's a very hard thing to do when you're already sharing all of your other life experiences on the internet through other not platforms, but other avenues and other accounts and other channels, and then you come here and it's like, oh, I'm tapped out. I've already talked about all this, right? And it was even worse when we were doing the podcast. Oh my God. Because we'd say stuff in the vlog, then we'd do the podcast every Friday and talk about like what we did for that whole week, and then by the time it was time to do a mukbang, it was like we were fresh out of things to talk about. And again, like Karlee said, you know, a lot of the time you just kind of spew off whatever and try to talk about something. But you also want it to be entertaining. You don't want to just put out garbage a lot. But that's why I love this channel. Because we put out a lot of garbage. No, I'm just kidding. But me and my crazy amount of hot sauce packets are going to go. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hopefully the next video, we can do the Q&A. And if you haven't left a comment, leave one now, and we can, I'll look over them. Hopefully we get quite a few, but if we don't, I'll definitely go on Instagram and ask there too. But if you guys want to leave a comment, feel free, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.